Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Uncle Mad here. The time of filming, it is Tuesday, January 7th, 2025, which, according to some things I saw on the internet, is National Tempura Day. Finally, a day we can actually do something with. And the stars aligned. Justa bought me this tempura frying pot for Christmas. Good timing. We're going to fry up some shrimp. We're going to make a nice little meal, and we're going to have some delicious homemade tempura here for National Tempura Day. Happy Tempura Day to all those out there who are celebrating it. I know there's a lot of you out there, so 'tis the reason for the season. I'm going to say that like 1,000 times this year. I'm already sick of saying it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make our dipping sauce for the tempura shrimp. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of the sauce. Well, you know what? For the sake of soy sauce, that's what I think I'm seeing. There's a lot of the recommended dipping sauce to go with tempura shrimp. It calls for dashi, soy sauce, and mirin. I could not find dashi, so I googled what is a replacement for dashi, and it came up with beef broth, so we'll just do a little bit of that, which sadly this is like the biggest ingredient is the dashi, so beef broth replaces the dashi. Hopefully this works out. You know, this is one thing about my cooking videos. I will say this. I watch a lot of cooking videos, and people are always like, oh my God, good Lord Almighty, this is the best dang steak that I've ever made. Oh, slap your mama, you gotta try this fried chicken I just cooked. I'm doing this all raw. I'm doing this all on the fly. This might be a complete disaster. You can go back to the probably not the very first, but one of the early cooking videos I ever did. The zebra domes. Shout out if you're a long time watcher who remembers that. I'm not afraid to put disastrous cooking fails on here. I'm trying to do all this on a whim. So, hoping for the best. I usually turn out pretty good. I usually get what I need to do done, but there's always the potential for disaster when I'm cooking something. So, once again, we'll see how this turns out. But couldn't get the dashi, so replacing it with some beef broth. That's what I found on the internet to do. Touch of soy sauce. A little bit of mirin, which, you know, another thing I'm not that familiar with, but we'll throw some in there. And this is going to be where I get a little crazy. I bought the original Japanese barbecue sauce, Bak-chan's. Bought this a while ago. I've been waiting for a reason to use it. Haven't had anything that made any sense. Haven't found the right recipe to use it for. It's been sitting in the fridge, unused, for a while. I'm like finally making like an Asian themed meal. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this in our dipping sauce. It might not fit at all, might not make any sense at all, but I'm trying to get use out of this, so we'll see how this goes. And I don't even have the bottle open, so that shows you what I'm doing here. Yep, I'm an idiot. If you've watched any of my previous cooking videos, you know I'm not going to be the guy that's going to do everything from scratch, that's going to just like say, this is the way to do everything fresh, and I'm always going to find the quickest shortcuts to still get good flavor. So I bought this tempura mix at the store rather than like making my own batter or whatever. And the one thing I think is very interesting about it, I'm reading through like how to use it, is you mix the batter and water together. Like typically I feel like you use like the batter dry, like you don't put like, I guess egg wash is something more common, but this basically says you mix some water and this batter, then you dip your meat in, then you fry it. So I'm going to use this as my base. I might tweak some here and there, adjust as we go, but you know, whatever. This is our guide. This is our gauge. Happy Tempura Day. Before we get going, I am trying to figure out the logistics, the ins and outs of exactly how this tempura frying pot Jessica got me works. So it's got this screen here. Lid, and you go up and down. But I don't know what the screen is for. I feel like an idiot. And once again, this is why we do the things we do here on the channel, just to try to show everything here. Like, I feel like maybe this should sit here. Like, you can like put stuff, but then it doesn't fit. So I don't really know. Like, it snaps in here. Like, this is how it came. It's like the screen snaps in like this. And I'm gonna feel like a total idiot. Somebody's gonna like definitely comment on this video and be like, "This is how it's supposed to work, you dummy." But I don't know what this kind of grill is for. Like, unless it's like a, I don't know. It almost feels like almost like a. Does it go this way? I feel like this is like hot pot. Like, maybe you use this for hot pot where you're supposed to like grill stuff over. I don't know. This is. I'm just gonna fry the way I think I should fry because I don't know exactly what the specific ramifications of how this pot is supposed to work with this screen. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. As I often do when I'm confused and don't know what to do, I consulted with Justin and I've learned, okay, so this is the way it's supposed to work. This grill grate stays in place. You fry in here. As stuff is done, you pull it out, you set it in this area, and it gives it a spot where it's not sitting directly, you know, because you don't want your fried stuff, you want them to not be like stuck to a pan. The oil grease can drip back down in, continue to fry, continue to cook wherever you might be cooking, so you can kind of cook in cycles where fry, drain, new fry, the drain comes off, new drain, so it's a cyclical process. I was confused about it. I thought this was supposed to come off. Like, I thought it was like I was very confused about how it was supposed to work, but we've figured it out. So now we just have to figure out how to get the system working now is the next step. This is what our batter looks like. Hopefully it works out well. Oil is heating up. Nice little thermometer here. It's right at the temp we want it to, so time to start the frying. Okay, we can start to pull the first batch out. We'll see how this thing goes. Where we let these come out. Whoop, that's right back in. One batch done. Not very fried, not very tempura, but the batter was trial and error. Right. I didn't show this before, but here's the process I'm using. Grabbing up the scrimpies, few at a time, dipping them in the batter, let them drain, let them drip, and slowly in they go. Okay, here is the finished product. We got our shrimp tempura. The batter didn't really stick to it so well, but you know, I was kind of confused about the way the batter was supposed to work. So we'll see how that goes. But then I made some ramen, the dipping sauce. Why is this thing doing what it's doing? Hey, hey, hey. And then we'll have some salad as well. So, interesting meal. Shrimp's always good though, so. And here is the final product for National Tempura Day. This shrimp tempura did not stick to it too well, but who cares? Whatever. Noodles, salad, it'll be fine. Whatever. This almost feels like I'm back in college, like, for some reason. Bon appetit. Happy shrimp, or it's not shrimp tempura, just tempura day in general. Okay, I'm good.
What's so funny? Nothing. Just thinking about the noises people make during sex.
Not my best effort. So the, tempura noodle salad deal on its own was not the best meal I've ever made, but I just threw everything that I had left over into the bowl together to see how it worked out. So we got noodles, the sauce, Scrimpies and, yeah, Bon Appetit. This is better than the original setup I made. It's like a shrimp pasta as opposed to like the shrimp on its own.
What you doing there?
Want to try it?
No.
Try it if you want.
No, I don't want to. No, I'm full. I bet that would have been good.
I think this is a better... Shrimp's still not great, but this is better than the way it turned out. This is not my best. I'll tell you the truth. It's fine. It's edible. Probably wouldn't make it this way again. I'd have to like figure out a better system, a better idea for the future. But, you know, trial and error. Happy Tempura Day. That's it for Tempura Day. The, food didn't turn out the best I've ever done. I will say that. There's a lot to be learned, a lot to be adjusted from going forward. But, that's why we do these type of things. That's why you try and fail. Why do we fail, Master Bruce? So that we can learn to get back up again. Batman Begin. If you know, you know. But yeah, that was at least we got to do a little bit more of a fun thing, at least try something as opposed to yesterday, which was Smith Day. Smith Day. I will take trying to make tempura shrimp and not doing the best job possible over Smith Day 20 times out of 20. Apologies to all the Smiths out there, but that's it for this one. There's more to come on the channel, obviously, as always. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you sticking with us. Been a lot of live stuff coming out lately because the Titans are in chaos, and I've been talking about it. So if you've missed any of that, or if you'd like to hear my latest thoughts on the Titans, make sure you always have the subscription turned on and the bell turned on so you get notified anytime any videos or anything goes live. Woo! Happy Tempura Day. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your bagels.